handle me pretty well, actually.
Went down the slide. It was only one time, though.
So, by the way, special thanks to Scranton Road Promotional Marketing, a division of Scranton Road Ministries, for providing promotional products for us, and they could do the same for you, actually, in your business, your ministry, your family reunion, your Zoom meeting.
Yo mama.
Yo mama. So special thanks to them. Go check it out. If you need some, products with your branding on it and such, or like a logo or whatever it is, just go to ScrantonRoadMinistries.org, ScrantonRoadMinistries.org, or ScrantonRoadPromo.org for more. First question before we get to the video game issue. Janelle, did Len yet again this year wrap up the kids' own toys and give it to them?
Oh my goodness, he did. And then, oh my goodness, it's like 30. Do you want me to show you? Oh, and you can't hear it. So what he did differently was he gave the older boys, he bought them a lot of, they call it drip. They're like, look, you all drippy now, whatever.
Drip?
Oh, yeah.
No. What is that?
Like, I got one son that Len and the boys say, man, he's always walking around drippy. Like, he's dressed up, always looking clean.
Did they make this up?
No, it's like a thing. And so Len got them some drip or something. So it's clothes and like nice shirts and all that. But he put it in a big box, Amazon box. We don't even know who's on. Big Amazon box. And so it was all laid out at the bottom. And then at the top, on top of the clothes, he put a pillow. He dumped all our mismatched socks, old shirts. And so when my son picked up the box, he was so excited. The poor kid, he's the 14-year-old. He was like, man, I ain't never gotten an Amazon box. That is so cool. And he takes the box and Len's like, yeah, go ahead, open it up. He opens it up and then he's like, okay. And then he goes, Len was like, yeah, I just thought you'd like your socks. You can help us finish folding. And then when he gets to the pillow, he's like, you love that pillow. So, it's all recorded. I sent it to Brian. And, yeah.
So
he caught them off guard. That was a good one because he usually wraps each old gift individually. So that's what he does. He gifts to his own kids over and over.
I'm still caught on the drip thing.
Yeah, I know.
I looked it up. It's an adjective to describe your outfit.
Yeah.
And you could even say, man, my outfit is dripping right now.
Yeah. And I got one son that's known.
My outfit's dripping. I would be like, what, did you spill? You can even say that your outfit is wet.
Yeah. They were like, yeah, because I got you wet. That's what Len was telling. And so the boys they called Jonah, my 14-year-old, he's the drippiest of all. He's always
He's the kid who takes a shower to go swimming.
He was he takes a shower to go swimming. Swimming this week is early, so instead of 6 p.m. it's at 11. He's walking around stressed since Saturday because he's always very regimented. And he's like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do because I like taking my showers in the morning. He's going to get in the pool at 11. I'm like, Jonah, you're going to be good. His hair's always looking clean, so he's very drippy.
Am I drippy?
Huh?
Exactly. Can you? So what do we got for people here?
What are they saying? I was going to share so you guys could see a little bit of the...
So how long has drippy been a thing? The drip?
I just started hearing it. And it's because Jonah, in particular, gets accused of being the drippiest brother in the house. Very drippy. And so Len, when he got them their gift, he's like, yeah, man, I got you some drip. Y'all got hooked up. You got... No, it was... Yeah, that's the slang going on. So this is the... How long is this? You didn't hear this? Len talking junk in the back? You? Did you? He said it my folding these. That is so dysfunctional.
Len is a mess.
He said, oh homie, you get the pillow too.
Did you see that what Tara said, that there's something else? She said her insulin at the Chick-fil-A, the younger crew always teach her new vocabulary.
Oh,
She
that's
said
cool.
the drip is real. Now it's no cap.
Yeah.
No cap. Why does
No
that
lie.
mean no lie? Why does that mean no lie? No
I don't
cap.
understand. Facts is a big deal at the house.
F-A-X?
Facts. That's facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's no. Like yeah, that's true. That's true. Facts. So
You're so
Isaiah,
tricky.
you know how your son likes to? Does he do this? You said Marshall likes to add to or like ad lib to your instructions, or like no, you said that when you're like you shouldn't do that. Yeah, I was telling her she should.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. He loves to support our parenting.
Yeah.
With his own exclamations, which is not my favorite, nor his siblings.
So the older ones, when Len does his lectures, Len will be talking, getting all deep with the younger ones, and then you got the older ones in the back talking about facts.
Look at Daniel saying capping is a hip hop term for lying. Why?
Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me that it is.
Daniel.
Why? Why is that a thing? Why does that make sense?
Wow. There's a lot of popular hip hop songs that use the term.
I'm dripping,
Just
ain't
like
no cap.
wifey, and nobody up in here knew that wifey was a term. A whole song, Jagged Edge song, song is named.
He was hearing it in 2018. It's almost 2021 and we haven't heard it before.
Oh,
Wow.
I haven't heard drip. Dripping slang means that your look or style is extremely fashionable. That's not Jonah. That dude is clean. Man.
You made up new slang for video games today.
I forgot all about that.
Or are we going to leave that there?
Can we say good morning to David, even though David, I saw your text this morning. Miss Anita, Deborah, Kelly's on, what's up? Daniel, Rachel says good morning. I saw your videos. Looks like y'all had fun. Yes, it was super fun. Len is awesome. He took 6 kids and 3 additional kids sledding all by himself. And then I was in the car supporting just in case anybody got hurt. I got the van warm. Sheila, what's up? She says, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday. Mike, Tammy, you're not sounding excited to hear these names. I need you to say something. Okay. You can speak. Go ahead. Woo!
You just snapped at me?
Gary's on. Go ahead. Speak.
She just snapped at me. And you guys just let it happen.
Drip. Is that the coffee? Good morning, y'all. What's up, Trisha? Drip.
Hold up, she's getting a text.
Wow, Kathy, she's already received several calls. That is awesome.
Whoa. Oh, that's, wow, okay.
Very awesome.
Okay, so somebody wrote to us about video games. They said, I have young boys at home and I know it's inevitable that they're going to be curious about video games. I see so much evil and negativity in the games today as a Christian family. How do I bring up video games in a healthy way so they can learn self-control but stay away from the evil stuff? Essentially, like, how do I handle video games as my kids get older? So would love to hear your feedback on that as this comes up more.
Gary says
Be sure
Brian
your
has
advice is drippy.
Yeah. Gary says Brian has important news on that paper. What is that about?
I don't know. It's important. Listen.
Y'all got some. So Deborah says Urban Dictionary 2018 indicates that dripping came from early 2010. So we mad late. Jersey City, New Jersey slang. However, it might also be a teen TV show from the late 2000s. Wow. Dripping is cool. Damien, what's up? My son works there. Where? Chick-fil-A maybe? Oh yeah, maybe
at the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Oh,
Brian that's right. I'm in charge of the finger snapping.
Deborah says dripping. What happens when you don't turn off the water faucets all the way?
Yeah, that's how I refer to dripping.
No, you got to look at my son.
Or like when you spill milk and then it gets to the edge of the table, it'll start to drip over the edge.
Wow, you are so uncool.
Yeah, right. So are you.
Uncool. I'm gonna show you my son. That's known to be drippy.
He's all wet.
That boy is cool.
He is wet.
He's a lot like, well, no, let me slow down. He's like you in terms of things have to be done a certain way and at a certain time all the time. He don't play around with that.
Look at me. I'm trying to talk about video games.
I'm waiting for people's. Well, what did you say?
We're too busy talking about drippy.
I know. What were your rules with? How did you start off? When did you start allowing video games? Sorry, I guess we should start there. Okay, then.
Well, I had a GameCube in the house for a long time. Then we got a Wii early on because I think they're fun. But
This is my drippy son. Isn't he like so cool? He is like too cool to be my son. He is. Look at that. That is too cool for you. Too cool for you.
so wearing sweatpants is drippy?
Yeah.
How is it drippy to put on sweatpants?
This boy is handsome.
Wouldn't it be drippy to have a suit on?
No. What? Are you serious?
Looking nice.
Wow.
Looking nice is putting sweats on?
Len's even cooler than you. He was able to get clothes for 3 teenagers, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm be dripping, yeah." Can you do that?
No, I hardly even know what dripping means. Is it drip in or dripping?
Drippy, dripping, you're drippy. Mike says from drippy to video games in the home. Daniel says jewelry can be dripping as well. Daniel says easy answer to video games. No games with open chats. The internet is the worst. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
Brian?
that's no cap.
I'm trying to sound.
It's no cap. But I use that right.
Yeah, that was good. I'm not good with that one.
I'm so drippy.
Deborah says sweatpants can be dripping when you sport it well. It can happen. Jonah sports it
Deborah,
well. Jonah sports
I
anything.
don't think sweatpants are dripping.
No? Wow. You are not cool at all. Daniel says it's also the general look. Yeah, hello. See how that boy's walking right there? He could be a GQ model right there. Thank you.
Let's not get carried away. He's a child.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, that's true. Whatever.
That showers before he gets in the pool. That
Thank you, Daniel. He says, them ain't sweatpants. That's track pants. That's fashion. Man, I can hang with you.
Do you
That's
know what?
right. You understand my boy.
Do you know what track pants are? A fancy name for sweatpants.
Kelly says, my son played video games with a group of friends throughout high school. This weekend, he had a Zoom get-together with the same group of friends. Oh, that's fun. 10 years later. Gary says, we have a new dictionary in these times. Dripping? Wow, he sounds like he's on your team. Can you help Gary, please? David probably needs help, too.
Let's see what Mike said.
Mike says, if drippy includes wearing sweats, I'm drippy extraordinaire. It depends how the sweats look.
I got sweats, so I'm definitely drippy.
No, it depends how they look and how you carry your look.
So if you just wear sweats with confidence, you're drippy.
No, these are cool sweats. Like Len has gotten in the past the wrong sweats for the boys.
Track
They'd be
pants.
like, I'm not wearing
Track
those.
pants is what people call sweatpants that have lines. on the side.
Daniel, he goes, maybe an Instagram model, not GQ. Oh my gosh. So, were you guys...
Sounds like Walmart dressing attire. Yeah, it does.
No, you didn't. That's not true. Gary, I don't know what kind of team you on.
That's
Were
not
you
true.
gu-
You know which team he's on.
Were you guys immediately open to video games?
Yeah, I played them a lot as a kid. So
And
we
as a
didn't-
kid, for your kids, were you open to it?
we weren't going to get the Xbox that we got a number of years ago right away, but just because of the expense of it. But when we found out it was a meeting place for kids, we kind of went for it.
How old was your oldest when you got it?
He was my oldest son was in 5th grade.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
But yes, 5th grade. Yeah. Wait, nobody wants to talk about that. They want to
I'm
talk about
trying
drippy.
to be okay. Kathy says back in the day you had to rinse yourself off before jumping in the Boys and Girls Club pool.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's different than like
No, he takes a shower.
takes a shower, gets all clean, does
Wherever
his hair.
we go, if we're all in the car waiting for Jonah because he's fixing his hair, fixing his clothes, and
Has
then
he got
it's
a
the way
girlfriend?
he walks. No, he don't have a girlfriend.
Well, it's not working, I guess. He's got to change the way
he
he does
looks
it.
good for him. That's what you got to do. You got to look good for you. That's my boy. Sheila says, I'm so out of touch with slang words. Brian is too, Sheila. You're in good company.
We got to do a what is hip with Drippy.
Yeah, we do. We do. Drippy, and you caught on to that other one. Cap, no cap. I like facts.
Ain't no cap, facts. I'm Drippy.
Wow.
Yeah, track pants. Daniel, you put lines on sweatpants and suddenly it's track pants.
Wow.
That's somebody who likes to wear sweatpants trying to say they were dressed up. You're not going to get into some fancy restaurant with sweatpants on or track pants.
I've seen guys in some nice restaurants with sweats, and they look nice. It's not just sweats.
No.
Wow, it is
No,
not
you
just
have
sweats.
not. What restaurant have you seen that? What fancy
A
restaurant?
Cheesecake Factory.
That's not a fancy restaurant. That's not a fancy restaurant.
It's fancier than Denny's. Hello. Thank you.
So somehow that you just won because it's fancier than Denny's?
It is.
Wow.
Hold on.
Why do we even do topics?
I tried, but nobody was responding.
It's because you're talking about drip.
Oh, wow.
How are we supposed to avoid that? I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, you guys, are you serious?
She's trying to say hi to you on YouTube, but she can't even find YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube.
Are you guys? Two people. Awesome. And nobody's talking. Awesome. We always love you, YouTube. Gary says, girls put on makeup, hair, styling before going to the pool. But I don't do that. Mike says, everyone over the age of 27 is out of touch with current slang. Deborah says, video games, you like the use of cell phones. Set the limits early. Know what they're doing.
Yeah, I am not in the camp of abstinence from video games. I think if your kid wants to play, why not?
Yeah. Kelly says the social aspect of video games was very important. It was a closed group. You've talked about that, social aspect.
If you grew up in an era of Nintendo, you don't realize that online gaming is a social connection. And without it, your kid will not be able to have social connections at the same level as the other kids.
Yeah.
So, well.
David says, as usual, Jannelle is wrong. Tell her, Brian. Team Brian worldwide. Man.
David's a man.
All right, y'all. It was nice talking about drip and how awesome my kids are.
Was it Drippy talking about drip? No, you can't.
You got a new slang word, though, you should be using all the time.
Should I try it with my kids? They'll probably be like, what?
Because we'll always get the ones that are like, they would have been cool a few months ago.
By the way, for the record, I'd like everyone to know, multiple times I've requested that Len Nevels, who has the week off, come on this show.
Yeah.
And he refuses to come on. To draw, then he's scared of me. Len Nevels is, let's let the internet know that Len is scared of me for some reason. What's he scared of? What's going to happen?
It's true, Daniel. Daniel, I see you. Daniel says, I didn't say they're fit for a fancy restaurant. I said they're much more fashionable than sweatpants. Brian is in Walmart mindset. Yeah, he is. He's all in Walmart. No cap. That's right, Daniel. I'm going to use drip all day now. That's right. You're probably looking drippy right now.
But Len will not come on the show. Let's be clear on that.
Len
will not come on the show. You're going to call him live?
I shouldn't.
I don't know. You just did.
Let me see.
Bring him over here so everybody can hear him. I always get in trouble.
He has the Apple phone finally, so he probably doesn't know how to pick up. He probably knows we're on overtime. Wow. He's at home.
What's he doing? Ignoring your call is what he's doing.
Wow.
I'm sorry, the person.
He didn't pick up.
Wow. Well, either way,
All
the
right,
whole internet
y'all.
knows now. Poor Len.